Howdy folks, Luke Simons with you, back to the Basics 101. Today I'm going to show you how I splice barbed wire. When you're splicing barbed wire, there's a couple different things. If you're not building brand new fence, don't use brand new wire when you're splicing fence. Use old wire. Not old like as in garbage, but old as in older barbed wire. You'll find that it's easier to work with because it's already been stretched and you're not working on brand new fence. I would never use barbed wire, and you can see this is good, nothing wrong with this barbed wire, but I would never use this on a brand new fence. I would use new wire on a new fence. But when you're mending fence, use wire that looks like something like this, not rusty. You don't want rusty. So first of all, what we're going to do here is we're going to separate these two wires. We're going to just open them up as in a Y, just like so. We're going to go ahead and open this Y the same way. All right. So we have two Y's like so, okay? Like you're putting marshmallows on there type thing. And we're just gonna take our barbs and we're gonna pop them off, just like so. There you go. And with the you want them about the same length. And what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to combine the two and we're going to come right in on each other, okay? You seeing that? So these two pieces are going to be coming right into each other, like so, and they butt right in. And then I'm just going to crimp, or hold rather, and I'm going to wrap this wire in a nice tight fashion, like so. Now you can do this on good wire. You can't fix it this way on bad wire. Now I have this piece of wire. I just got done wrapping it this way. I'm going to wrap this one the opposite direction. Now what I like to do, you don't have to do this, but this is on a gate. I just nip those off a little bit, like so. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing on this side. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this back so I have some working room. And nice and tight. This is probably the most secure way that I know of to splice wire. There's many different ways of doing it. And if I have the chance or choice, this is the way I like to do this. So I wrapped it this way. Now I'll wrap this one polar opposite. Got milk cows looking over my shoulder. How am I doing there, Rose? Take so. And that's what she looks like, folks. That's exactly what she looks like. Nice and tight. I'm telling you, that can pull against itself forever and then some, and she is just tough. Now, once you put a splice in like this, you're not going to want to, you'd be better off just cutting this out and putting a new splice in if you so had to, because this wire now is permanently like that. That's just a fact. Okay, that's plenty tight. Now I'm going to show you another method as well. So I have two ends, and I'm just going to go ahead and place them side by each other, okay? And I suppose that's about 8 inches, thereabouts. I'm going to place my pliers directly in between both of them. So let's see if we can do this. I got a stud horse behind me here. Hey bud, easy. You always never trust a stud horse, especially if he's not broke. He's pretty friendly, but those are the ones that hurt you. Hopefully I won't prove that theory on camera. So what I have here is just like so. That's not a theory, folks. Stud horses never should be trusted, ever. Okay, so I twisted it this way on this one, okay? And I want them to pull against each other. Because believe me, they will slip in time. 3 twists will pull a freight train. That's what they say in the oil field. I've never proved that theory either. That's what she's gonna look like, folks. With the pliers dead set in the middle, and you can do more. You can do 10 inches, which would probably be preferable depending on how much pressure you're gonna put on your fence. But that's a pretty simple way of doing this. Okay, we're going to do that same Y method. Y method. That's how we're going to be doing this one. And I would have probably done the Y method on both, but I was just trying to show you what we got going on as far as different methods. Opposite direction, of course. Example of a twisted one that I did where you just grab it right here and then wrap it opposite of each other. That's held for years. Here's a good example of the same thing, probably a little bit better done, a little more twist. You can see where I twist on here, 3 on this side and several on this side. I was just probably feeling lazy on that of course day. Here is your classic loop over on both sides, which works just fine, but I'm telling you, once you go to this method, it's quite unbelievable. So 3 representations: the loop level, the loop method, what I would call the professional method, and then this one here is the semi-professional method, which really takes quite a pull, especially if you're using a fence stretcher and you don't have much room to work with. This is the ideal for that method right there. Older wire, use the loop method. That's what you want to do. new wire, this is hands down, in my opinion, that doesn't mean it's a fact, what I would recommend. Of course, I always try to keep a complementary staple up here, which I do have one up here still, but I always try to keep a couple, maybe 3, 4, and that way, if I'm ever in a pinch, I know where I can grab some staples and I don't have to run all the way home. If you've never seen one of these guys yet, this is just stapled right into your post. It has a little eye catch right here. And about any kid, anybody can open that up. Pretty slick little tool. Just got that little hook. You're good to go. Well, folks, if you enjoy these kind of shows, let us know in the comments below. You know, there will be 1,000, 2,000 people watch this in the next couple of days, and I might have 100 thank yous. And how you say thank you is you hit the thumbs up button and you leave a comment. Both of those really helps us on our Google listing. The more people comment, the more engagements, which is hitting the thumbs up, it just promotes the video. And, you know, I do make about $400, $450 a month on this, doing this. But really, for the scheme of it, it's not a lot of money. And the more people watch, the more chances they are to watch the ads, which really does help out. If you enjoy these videos, these contents, and keeping it Christian friendly, let us know in the comments. And make sure to hit that thumbs up. We thank you for your time. May the Lord guide and keep you. And until next time, happy trails.